Hello. Um, this video is going to be about me, about DeMarco Lambert. That's my name. I've had an interesting life. I'm only 24, but I turned 25 in June. But man, I've been on a journey, man. And it's just been so amazing. Like, I love life at this point. Like, it's so dynamic. It's so multifaceted. It's just so everything. It's perfect. It is. And I know a lot of bad shit happened to me in my life and a lot of other people's life that I know. And shit is just not fair. But if it was fair, that would take the fun out of it, to be honest. At least for me. I grew up playing football. Started playing football when I was like 11, maybe 12 years old. And that carried me through a lot of my adolescence, until it didn't. Um, you know, I realized that I was not doing it for me. I was doing it for my dad's approval. I wanted him to be a part of that journey with me. You know, Even though I'm the one doing it, I'm the one playing, I'm the one loving it, I'm the one hitting folk. But it didn't really. It got to a point where my dad and our relationship wasn't very good anymore. It actually had a very explosive end, and that was my end for my love of football, genuinely. And then I got into a little bit of a depression. My coaches back home told me, I know you don't believe in God or nothing like that, but just like try to go to church, right? And that's genuinely what started it all. It started it off, and it's been a crazy journey since then. Like, I'll call myself a Christian now. I believe in Jesus Christ, and His divine authority. You know, at the least, which is the highest. But um, and I met this girl. She got me into religion and stuff like that. And it's crazy because if I was to date a different girl from, oh my bad, if I was to date a different girl from a different religious background, then that's what I would probably be. Like, I was very, influential, not influential, like impressionable during that time of my life. And I just wanted to feel better, like anything that could make me feel better. Not drugs and nothing like that, even though I did, smoke weed and, drink and stuff, but like, who doesn't in university, right? Um, but yeah, that really changed the trajectory of my life, and I still have the Bible that she gave me um, all those years ago, back in 2019. Uh, and man, that Bible has changed my life. And it's not like, don't get it twisted, man. Like, this is not no intellectual faith here. Like, this is not no like intellectual agreement that I'm just, oh, I have faith and so it's stuff. No, that didn't work for me. That wasn't enough for me. I wanted deeper. I wanted more. I wanted to, fill that black hole in my heart that I know a lot of teenagers have and a lot of young people have uh, during puberty, getting out of puberty, just this black hole in your heart. Like I say sometimes to my friends, like when I was listening to those rappers back in the day, like Juice WRLD and all them, it's just like they have that, oh, like icebox where my heart used to be. I know that's not Juice WRLD, but they're talking about they got a cold heart, they got like no soul, all that shit. It's a real feeling, yo. That feeling, that black hole, is a real feeling. Like, you're just empty, genuinely empty. And at this stage of my life, I met somebody else that still feels like that. And he's about 35. I'm just like, I couldn't imagine going through my life feeling like that all the time. Like, that's just a destructive state to be in. Self-destructive. That's when you get just like suicidal, depression, all that other stuff, like anxiety, you know, all that stuff. Like, but for me, I was able to escape that um, through my own disciplines. I'll get into. I don't know if I should tell y'all, but it's it's an energetic process. Like this whole life, especially as a man, we have that yang energy, uh, um, that masculine energy to go out in the world, be active, pursue, you know, go after things, women, cars, money, all these material things, because like we're working on a basis where we need to be um, genetically or reproductively suitable for a mate. And these are just like non-negotiable things. Like I know a lot of guys talk about, oh yeah, all the girls want is money, and all the girls want is like, oh, you gotta have stuff, right? Bro, that's just the way things are. I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's just the way things are, yo. And if she doesn't, I don't know why this got into a relationship thing, but I'll do another video on it later. But that's just the way things are, fam. Like you just gotta have things, bro. Like it's either optics, real life shit. You gotta be a cool motherfucker. Just look better than niggas. You just gotta be like competitive. Yeah, to be competitive. So fuck, I don't know why I started talking about that, but you know, um, yeah, I'll bounce off that. Like, see, I didn't care about those stuff. Sure, the desire was there early on, but COVID, bro, everybody kissed their teeth at the same time. COVID had me dropping out of school. COVID had me quitting football, and plus the stuff with my dad. But it it took me to a state of mind where like all those years of football, using my body, just my hands, my legs, my every on my muscles, just using that, and like this is gonna be my money maker. This is gonna be like what's gonna this is what's valuable, is my body, right? And after football was done, I was just like, damn, it's just my body. Like I was sitting in my room, sitting in my chair, I'm just like, it's just me. Like I've been doing everything just with my body. How far can I make this body go? You know? Like you live and die in the body, but like for the time that I have it, it's got to be at tip top shape. Like everything has to do with the body, the emotions, the everything internal, like just as you are. And you have to carry this as you are. And I have good genetics. Like my parents were both athletes and stuff like that, both strong people. And I'm lucky that I have a vessel that is optimal. Not so much right now. I gained a little bit of weight. I haven't been working out as consistently, um but still, it's just like this is my home, this is my vehicle, this is my myself. Everything that I know is like in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. It's just my body. It's carrying me, you know. And I was just like, let's do some work on this, Let's max this shit out. Like I have an obsessive, addictive personality. Like everything, like everything that feels good, like I'm just like almost hedonistic about it. But in a way, I still have so much self discipline and self control that it's like I don't use it for like sex. I don't use it for drugs. I don't use it for uh like evil intentions. I still have a good spirit, or at least I do now. But I wanted that um that pleasure that comes from within. And that got into a lot of like porn addiction and like um you know things that would make me feel good, like even like working out and stuff like that. I get dopamine from that. I was just a dopamine addict, right? I was smoking a lot of weed too, when I was younger. And you know I just wanted to be just geeked up all the time, fam. And I had a lot of energy, bro. Like I had a lot of energy, and I wanted to transform that, or at least maximize that, right? So back to the religious stuff, I I used that image of perfection that I found in Christ. That's like, okay, perfect human being, demigod, whatever you want to call it. Um, and he's calling me to become like him, to be perfect, to be a good representation of a human being on earth, having those divine traits, those divine characteristics, that perfect aura, that perfect magnetism. And I'm just like, yeah, 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 I want that. I want that. Right? So I use a lot of women in the past for my pursuit of righteousness, my pursuit of God, my pursuit of holiness. And I was an early Christian at that time. Still technically am. It's been like whatever 7 years. So I don't know. I don't care. Um, so for that, um, the women in my life were we were doing Bible study. She was teaching me, all these different girls teaching me about God, and these are celibate relationships. I'm making sure that I'm like I want to do things the right way, be good, all these things, right? But at the same time, I was doing certain practices to get my energy, my testosterone, and my primal essence through the fucking roof, right? I was just trying to be the perfect man. Like all of this, all my life thus far, all the things I experienced spiritually, like has all been for just to transition from a boy to a man. I just wanted to be a man, bro. I just wanted to be masculine. I left my home city, Calgary, to go to Ottawa, the capital of Canada, just to get away from the women in my life. To get away from my girlfriend, to get away from my mom, to get away from my sister, and I just wanted to just be on my own so I can learn how to become a man, go on a fucking adventure, and just figure shit out. And and to be honest, I have, and not everything, but like at least myself. I've mastered myself at this point, and that's only because of yeah, whatever SR, and you know, but it's I did like a SR plus. I cheated, and that doesn't mean relapsing. I I found ways to maximize my retention into cultivation. I wasn't just letting it sit there day after day. Oh, it goes up on its own. I gotta eat good food. Whatever goes up on its own. Nah, nah, nah. I wasn't having that. I was like, I need more now. I need more now. Like I know there's a way, fam. And I wasn't doing like no meditation. I was like barely praying, but I was reading my Bible and I was doing my practices. And that really had me at a level where I just felt like a god, bro. I felt like a god. And I had so much energy. I had so much desire. I had so much ego, pride. Yes, yes, that came with it. But I I liked it. I liked it because that was so pleasurable for me. The process of doing my practice, the process of cultivating, it just brought me so much joy and fulfillment. And at the same time, I was reading a lot of like deep books. It's like I born in 2001. Lots of classes came out. I gotta read them, bro, because like I gotta be up to date. So not just maximizing my body, my energetic body, but my intellect, my mind, my memory. Like I had said in that last video, my memory, my recall, my IQ. It's like, bro, is this shit making me smarter too? I swear to God, it is. Like more charismatic, more like just funnier, quicker on my feet, just like mentally. And I was just in love with the project, and I still am. I'm gleaming right now just because it was amazing. But I think it put me in bad sorts with the creator, because I was cheating so bad the system, and nobody was stopping me. I was like, bro, who's gonna stop me, bro? Like, who's stopping this process? Like, I can do this shit forever. I might damn near make myself immortal doing this shit. Like, I just got bare energy just going up every day, every hour. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, it it culminated into a spiritual ascension that I wasn't necessarily ready for, but like were ready for mentally, egotistically. But God made sure that I was ready, and yeah, it all ended with or ended started yeah with getting baptized, and a lot of different shit happened there, and some stuff that could be looked at a certain way, but I can't put my whole shit out there because they're gonna start dissecting me for you don't even know. So um yeah, but then I I went through the spiritual process, dark night of the soul, whatever you want to call it, enlightenment, whatever. But it's just like not even regular enlightenment, because a lot of people like this is like the shit that you want. This is not the shit that takes you out of your body, and this is not the shit that like shrivels up your nuts and shit. This is not the shit that disassociates you, kills your ego, kills your all the other shit. It kills something. It killed some things like my desire for things, lust, um, you know, uh, any sort of pursuit, because I'm so present, I'm so peaceful and blissful in my body that like this shit doesn't like nothing can move me, nothing gives me dopamine except for being in the state that I'm in, that God so gracefully placed me in. Um, so yeah, man, that's kind of a quick little synopsis of my story. I'll pull back on it from time to time, but like, there's so much to tell, and I'm not gonna make this too long because I know niggas ain't gonna watch that. But life is crazy, bro, and it's really like if I didn't figure this shit out by myself, nobody's coming to save me, man. Like nobody would help me. You just gotta go your own way and just figure this shit out, man. Like it's not like you're getting divine downloads to like tell you how to do it. It's like the path to life is very narrow, and like not a lot of people are gonna find it. Not a lot of people are gonna get that wisdom, that consciousness, that self-actualization, that pursuit angle. People are gonna be stuck, depressed, anxious, and they're gonna die, and they're gonna get old, they're gonna get sick, and it's just like fuck. No, and nobody's there to help you. Like, um, it's just the natural process. You gotta figure it out, man. And I'm like, why I want to make this channel is like to give people some perspective that I have now, because I do believe that my perspective is valid in the least. Valid in the least. Respected, maybe. I don't know. But I know the way how I impact people. I know the conversations that I have on a day to day. I know that I have good recall. I know that I have some wisdom bestowed upon me, so I can look at things from different perspectives, culminate them in like one coherent um, stream of thought, a stream of communication, and I think that is valuable in the internet, for people to tune into and listen to, and I want a community, because I do feel quite isolated right now, because of what I've been through and because of what type of person I am right now, energetically and spiritually. It's like I can't relate to a lot of people, and maybe other people can relate to me, or try to understand me better. Because there was a time where I was just like, I'm not fucking explaining myself over and over again to my mom, to my sister, to my friends that don't understand what my angle is, or what I am right now, or how I'm feeling right now, or my motives right now. And it looks a certain way, but I know that it has a purpose, and I know that I have purpose through what I've experienced, and through the different um, modes and ways that I attack life. Right now it looks different. I don't feel like a regular human being, but I didn't want that in the first place, and I'm glad I don't have that. I can be grateful in that, knowing that I've been set apart, you know, and that's what Christ had promised. And I'm like, okay, I want to reap the promises. I want to have the God's grace. I want to have His favor, and all in all, I just want to be good. I just want to be good in His eyes, and that is what really drives me. That's what drives me to talk to people how I talk to people, have my self control, have certain disciplines in my life, treat people with respect. And He's given me the tools to be a good person now. I don't have that pride about me. I don't have that egoism where I'm trying to like rank myself or put people down or compete with people. I'm just living from a place, from a state of love, and I love that. So more videos to come. um and yeah, you know enjoy.